Are you excited to see me? And excited for some highlights? This is OnSafari! Hello everyone! I'm so excited to be here and to see you virtually through the camera, which is what happens in my head. It's me, Trishala. For those viewers that don't know me, I am one of the naturalists too, and I'm, dabbling in a little bit of OnSafari because I think it's so cool. Also, if this is the first time that you're joining us, during OnSafari, we'll look at highlights, what's been happening for the last 24 hours, and let me tell you, a lot has been happening. Now, I've been here at Juma for the last, how long, oh, it's important, camera. Last couple of days, and things have been pretty slow. But over the last 24 hours, things have really picked up, and I'm excited to share these highlights with you. Also, remember that we are live interactive, which means that you can send through questions and comments, send through your, yay! I'm so excited to see you, Trishala, you cut your hair. Just that's the response I usually get over the last few days, my hair. Anyway, before we get into the clips, which will obviously be the highlights, let me just explain what's been happening. So, boring, such a negative word. A rather slow couple days, but the last 24 hours, things have picked up. 2 leopards. Thank you. Nadine says the word may be uneventful. Yeah, uneventful. But anyway, last 24 hours, 2 leopards, wild dogs even from Chad's side, and lions. So lots and lots to chat about. But the first clip that we're going to get into was the beginning of it all, shall I say. So let's head right into it.
Typical sharpening his claws, stretching, leaving his scent there as well as stretching those tendons inside of the sheath.
Oh.
Oh my boy.
Apparently you can't see what I'm seeing. Never mind, let's stop that then. Oh no. Let me try again. Because this was yesterday afternoon when Cedric had actually found a tortoise pan. And so it was fairly... So it was a fairly exciting one. I'm just going to try it, Nadine, one more time to just see if it would work. And then, if not, oh well, we still get to chat. And I still get to tell you about the exciting sightings. And I get to tell you how they were described to me. Okay, let us try.
So typical sharpening his claws,
Okay.
stretching.
Never mind. Never mind. Anyway, so the clip that I was going to play for you, and hopefully we'll be able to see, was the beginning of it all. It was where Tortoise Pan was seen after quite a while. We've had a lot of rain as well, and in comes the savior. Max is here. Max is going to help. Come on, Max.
So typical
Nope.
sharpening his claws.
Okay. Sorry. I have an audience now. So how about I move just over here while Max sorts out stuff here? How's that? Let's go to the map. There we go. I mean, Max is way too fashionable to be on camera. He'd just steal all the thunder anyway. Okay, so Tortoise Pan was sharpening his claws against the tree there, which is something that we see leopards do quite typically, but not just leopards, all cats. Maybe you saw with your house cat as well. Again, if the clip does end up playing, we'll be very happy, and this can be contextual for you. All sorted, Max. Thank you, Max. Would you like to take a bow here? Let's all say thanks to Max. colorful Max. Thank you. Max, if it doesn't work now.
I'm here.
Okay, okay, we'll wait for just a little bit longer. So when leopards, they get onto a tree, or even lions, like we'll see a little bit later, hopefully, the claws, essentially what a claw is nail. But nails grow in layers. So what a claw ends up being, if maybe, you've broken a nail or it's torn, you would see that there's lots of little layers in it. So a claw just means that those upper layers grow quicker and longer compared to the other layers. So if this had to be the two layers, it's not two, there's more than two, but this side's growing faster and this one's growing slower. This top layer, it grows faster and faster and faster than the bottom one, and it begins to curl. So that's how we get the shape of a claw. But for a leopard or a lion or for any cat, claws are really important because that's how they're taking down prey. That's how they're even swatting and fighting with each other. They got to find a way to peel layers.
So typical sharpening his claws.
Clips playing. Let's see.
As well as stretching those tendons.
Okay.
Out of the sheath. Oh my boy. Bit of a limp on his front left foot. Alright, he's just gone behind the vehicle.
Okay. Everything is working. Sorry, I thought you were watching that. But never mind, we shall start it from the beginning. So I spoke to you about the claws, how those claws come to be, and why it's so important that leopards and other cats make sure that they clean up those dead, frayed bits, because it just makes it ineffective. Alright, let's have a look. So this was Cedric yesterday afternoon with Tortoise Pan.
So typical sharpening his claws, stretching, leaving his scent there as well as stretching those tendons inside of the sheath. Hello, my boy. A bit of a limp on his front left foot. Alright, he's just gone behind the vehicle. Alright, I'm just going to turn quickly around here. Alright, I'm just going to turn, just going to wait for him to move away. Alright. Right there, Panda. Alright, so he's going back into Juma. So I thought he's not really going to try and move too far south. There we go. Too far north, my apologies. I always get excited when I see a leopard. It's my favorite animal. I love them to bits. Look at it, even his ears is dropping. Sometimes when they drop the ears like that, something's happened. Something has played out here.
All right. That was pretty cool. So that was the beginning of it all. And there you saw Tortoise Pan was sharpening his claws, but you would have also noticed that Cedric was expecting Tortoise Pan to continue moving north, but he didn't. But we'll get to that in a moment. And that's the thing. A lot of the time when we're out here and we're seeing the animals, we don't know where they're going to go. Oh, hi, Kimberly. You say it's great to see me. It's great to be here with all of you too. I do miss all of you. Even though when I look at the camera, I see a black hole and Mpo behind it. I feel that you're all behind the camera as well, so it's really nice to see all of you. Oh, lovely. Leopard lover, you say the mushroom queen continues to show you all her face, so I thank you. I feel like my hair looks a little like a mushroom now as well. But hey, the more it can look like a mushroom, the better. That's what I always say anyway. So, we will get into the next clip in a moment because like I said, that was just the beginning of it all.
Out in the wild, life moves fast. To capture the action, you've got to be in the right spot at the wrong time. Now, incredible animal behavior, selected from amazing amateur and professional footage to reveal the secret lives of animals in motion. This is raw nature, caught in the act.
Wild Earth, connecting with nature.
So, we've been chatting about all things movement, all things safari, all things hair, all those kinds of things. And we do have other clips to play. But right now, you know the guides are getting ready to go out live for the PM Safari or the Sunset Safari. So, how about I send you over to Chad for him to tell you a little bit about his plans?
Trishala, and welcome everybody to Juma. And it's been a crazy sunrise safari this morning, and Trishala is just doing the last highlights of the 24 hours. And what a way to, start the sunrise drive with Cedric and Mulwati male and tortoise pan and that warthog, and then to end the drive off with those wild dogs. Very, very special. But this afternoon, I think I'm going to head back towards the area where those wild dogs were last seen. They did seem like they had full bellies, so I do hope they settle down somewhere around Twin Dams. And then Cedric is going to be heading over to the area where Mulwati male and tortoise pan were last around that warthog kill to see if he is able to relocate on any of them. But looking forward to this sunset safari, and I'm sure it's nice for everybody to see Trishala in the tent. So for now, Trish, back to you.
Excitement. Lots and lots of excitement. I'm glad that the both of them managed to give you an update. Anyway, I'll tell you a story towards the end of OnSafari. How about that? But for now, let's get into those clips. So I'm going to play the second one, and these are the lions that Chad had last night, or last afternoon.
Welcome back everybody, and it paid off driving off into the bushes. These lions have become quite active, and they've jumped on a fallen over tree and been very, very playful with one another. This is amazing. Oh, just it's almost like when I was a kid. The lion just fell off there. When I was a kid, we used to play King of the Castle in the swimming pool, where whoever's on top of the stairs tries to throw the others off and stay on top. And this lion on the left hand side is looking very, very happy that it's the highest on this branch. Amazing to see them finally active after spending over an hour with them. Lindopoli, it is Thursday. I mean, lions, leopards and cheetah. What more could you ask for on a Thursday sunset safari? Amazing. Fantastic. When lions are active like this and very playful, it can also keep you entertained for hours. There's quite a lot of dead wood on the tree. Dusties, it is incredible to see them at play. Oh, yo. Very, very playful this evening.
Well, there you had it. Lions being playful, and again, those claws digging in. And aren't we so lucky that we learned something personal about Chad's poolside behavior as well? Very much like those lions. Now, those lions were actually found in the morning as well. That's in Kuhuma Pride, and those appear to be the sub-adults. And I don't think I've actually met the sub-adults. It's been that long. Or maybe I did when they were still quite young. I think they would have been born at the end of 2021, somewhere around there. So I should have seen them, to be quite honest. Anyway, we have learned a little bit about lions. That was all yesterday. We're still going to get into what's been happening this morning. And I'm still going to tell you that story to end off on safari. You're going to love it. But before we get into it, let me send you over to Eric in Amakala before it starts raining as it does in Amakala, so he can tell you what he hopes to get done this PM safari.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome. We are here at Amakala Private Game Reserve. You are here with myself, Eric, and this is OnSafari. This morning we had a pretty amazing morning safari. We started off, we found the lions. We spent some time with them, following them around, and then we moved away from them, found some other common general game species. This afternoon we're going to take sort of the same approach, except we're going to go sort of further away from the dune forest, just because it's a bit warm at the moment. Give it a little bit of time. There's a bit of a breeze as normal. Give it a bit of time just to cool down a little bit, and then we will start coming back to the side to look for our animals that we know we don't like the heat. Those will be the lions, those will be maybe rhinos. We hope the elephants maybe come out, but other than that, we're going to try anything and everything this afternoon, and we hope to see you out there.
So Eric says that actually the sun's out and there's just a light breeze. Just you wait, Eric. Just you wait. We all know how it goes with Amakala. There's a lot of rain and a lot of wind. Anyway, it's nice to know that he's going to head out and there's going to be some nice bright sunshine and clear skies, because here at Djuma, it's pretty overcast. So I'd like to play, as we are running out of time, so I'd like to play the first clip from this morning to just get you in the groove of what to expect this afternoon.
The time, oh my goodness, what are these guys about to do? Look at you doing stalking. He's watching something. Oh, there's the little youngster's got a trophy. It looked like a warthog skull. We'll give it this closer. There is maybe a little bit of blood or a bit of flesh on it. So For those who may not enjoy this, I will warn you that you might be seeing a little bit, but this is awesome. Look at her. Her sister sneaking up on her like that. Now, this is good skills. This is skills that they need, you know? Yo, you see how she just disappeared? She's lying behind that piece of grass, but you can't see her. Yes, Kimberly, indeed they do. They will, they will definitely. Now she's been tag teamed. We've got two of, so these are all three of the sub-adults. The smallest one is the one walking at the back. She's about to leave the screen. The two biggest ones are the ones, one facing us and the one now sitting down.
All right, so Eric had some lions. Maybe if he's lucky, he'll be able to get some lions. Maybe he'll be able to find some lions again this afternoon, which would be awesome. But Amakala is a really big reserve, and also there's a lot of possibility for other animals at all. And you know me, I don't just like to focus on the big, hairy, and scaries. I like the little things too. So let's see what Eric will find this afternoon.
Oh, how time flies when you're having fun. Daylight saving time for the US and Europe has arrived. The 10th of March will see the US shift an hour forward, and the 31st of March will see Europe and the UK also shift an hour forward. Stay connected to nature from wherever you are in the world. Go to our website to find out more. Don't miss a moment with Wild Earth.
Thinking about the next clip, which I think is the most exciting, and we'll play it in a little bit. I hope I'll have time to do my performance for you, because I had Chad and Cedric tell me about their sightings this morning. I'll let you make the judgment of who was better at retelling the story about their sightings. But stay tuned, because you're gonna get a reenactment, everyone. You certainly are. But speaking of the next clip, it's exciting. I mean, I can't remember when we had that kind of action happening so close to the vehicle. If do yourself a favor and have a look at that drive again. And I'll remind everyone after the clip as well that there's also a highlight that you can go and look at on YouTube to see the entire sighting. And here we're just going to have a quick look to just kind of give you all context what was happening and what you can look forward to later on, of course. So I'm excited. I mean, I watched it live. Well, no, maybe 5 minutes after live, I watched it and my heart was pumping. So I can only imagine how Cedric felt when he was in this sighting. But we'll play it in a moment. Okay, we only have a few minutes left. It's time for what I think is the most magnificent sighting we've had in a while. All right, let's have a look.
We've got two leopards. We've got two leopards. View discretion. View discretion. They just got a leopard. I mean, two male leopards. We've got two male leopards here. We've got two male leopards here. We've got tortoise span that caught the warthog, and another male leopard came running in. Oh my goodness. Two male leopards. So it's Mowati. So yeah, and remember what I told you, everybody. So thanks, Raz. I couldn't see it was happened so quickly. So Mowati and tortoise span together, yeah, and clearly Mowati has decided to take over. Look at this. Look at there. There's tortoise span walking at the background now. There's tortoise span. Oh, now it's a problem. Look at these two male leopards. They might even fight here. Oh. This is the most amazing sighting I've seen. Here comes tortoise span in now. You hear them growling. You can see these two males are sussing each other out. Alright, they are moving that way now. I'm just gonna have to. Just gotta try and keep them. Oh, they're running. They're running. They left the warthog. Yeah, let's run. They're running. I'm just gonna switch off here now. You can see it. Watch him. This is exactly where the warthog was. Right here, in front of us. So now he's going to try and sniff it out now to see where maybe Mowati came back, stole the kill, and stashed it away somewhere. As you can see, using the sense of smell. Alright, I've got a feeling he took it that way. And now, you see where tortoise span is heading? You'll see now, see that hole, that's where the warthog came out. So they're on the termite mound there, exactly where tortoise span's going in now. That's where the warthogs came running out, and that's where he grabbed it. So he's going to just double check if there maybe still another warthog in there. Because there was like, how many came running out? About three warthogs came running out there. I think Mowati has stolen the other one. Sorry, my boy. I do feel bad for you, my man, but that is how it goes.
Intense, right? That was intense. And that's what you can look forward to this afternoon. I mean, you could tell by just the way Cedric was breathing, his excitement. This was crazy, and this was what we live for. It's sightings like that that remind you why you're here and why we do the things we do and why you guys watch. Anyway, we've only got a few seconds left, so unfortunately, maybe I could do it quickly. This morning I asked I asked Cedric about the sighting. He told me, I found the tracks here, but then I found the tracks coming out of Shibamu, then I took a left here, and then I came and I did this, then I heard something and got this hole, and I was like, that's amazing, Cedric. And then I asked Chad, where did you find the wild dogs? heading south on Twin Dams. And that's what all of you have to look forward to this afternoon. A whole lot happening. Thank you for joining me. See you later.